Hi, this is Lynn Terry of clicknews.com, and I'm taking questions today from my Facebook page. The first question is from Emma, and it's all about staying focused and getting it all done when you work from home. So I'll read you Emma's comment. Emma said how to stay focused and how to juggle everything: kids, lunches, school drop-offs, washing, cleaning, cooking, etc., as well as running a successful business from home all at the same time. It's a good question Emma asked, and I know a lot of people struggle with this. Of course, everybody has different circumstances. When I started my first business, my kids were 5 months and 5 years old. They're now 17 and 22. And so everybody's at a different phase of life with different types of distractions, different lifestyles, different obligations, etc. But it is a lot, regardless of what your circumstances are. Even now that my kids are older, for example, I have car maintenance, I bought a house, and so I have home maintenance. I'm running my business. I'm still a single parent, even with the older children. And of course, I have my lovely Great Dane. He's like a giant 3-year-old. And but there's always going to be distractions, no matter what your lifestyle is, no matter what your circumstances are. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to have 3 priorities for the day, just 3. There's no way to get it all done. There's no way to stay on top of it all, even, in my opinion. If you figured it out, please let me know. But the thing that works best for me, so that I don't get overwhelmed, is I have 3 priorities for the day. So depending on what is the highest priority for that particular day, that's what I focus on. So it may be something that needs to be done business-wise. It may be that, the kids need something specific. It may be that I'm about to have company over, so, getting the house cleaned is a high priority for that day. But whatever the case, 3 and only 3 top priorities for the day. That leaves the rest of my day to be pretty fluid and to go with the flow. I also found if you have younger children like Emma does and you're in that situation, I found it very helpful for me personally when my kids were still younger and in school to get up an hour before them. So if there's something that really needs to be done that day, and I know the day can go haywire, there's going to be lots of distractions, who knows what's going to happen in a day. So I started getting up an hour before them and getting my priorities out of the way first. That really helped me a lot. That really made a big difference in the flow of the rest of my day. But that's basically how I do it. Knowing the 3 things that you want to get done really helps with focus, which was the point of your original question, Emma. And when you're focused on, I need to do this, then this, then this, and prioritize them in that order, in the order they need to be done, and get them done. Get them done first, get them out of the way. Then everything else is just easy throughout the day, like I said. From that point, I like to do time blocks. So I will set aside a certain amount of time, I'll turn everything else off, and I'll focus on that one thing that needs to be done. And then when that time block is over, before I start another one, let's say, I decide I'm going to clean house for 30 minutes, or I'm going to clean house for 2 hours, or let's say I decide I'm going to allot myself 90 minutes to sit down and write a blog post. Whatever the case, when that time block is up, that's when I'll get up and I'll go start the laundry or switch the laundry or do the dishes. Then I'll come back to my business and I'll do another focused time block. So I structure it that way because it really helps me stay focused on the task at hand. I think we've probably all heard the advice to be 100% present in everything that you do. So instead of being distracted and focused and going a million different directions all the time, do exactly what you're doing, get it done, and then move on to the next thing. So in between priorities or in between focused time blocks, that's what I call my white space. And that white space is where, I get to get up and make a snack or change out the laundry or call a friend or do other things, that might not necessarily be on the list, but they're things that would otherwise distract me when I'm trying to get the priorities done.